Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Raven Blackstar and I'm going to do a weekly reading for our fire signs. So if you are an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, this is a reading for the first week of February from January 31st through February 6th. So we are in a new moon. So let's see what's going on for all of our Aries. We're going to begin with you and see what messages the universe has for this week. What's going on for all of our Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aries. What's your overall energy? Aries. We have Six of Cups comes out with the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel as if there's some changes really needed within some of the structures, I feel like, of your life. All right. So this is a very karmic kind of pattern that I feel has been going on probably for quite a while, Aries. And I think you're finally at that point where it's almost like you're fighting the demons, you know, around you. And in so doing, I think some of these demons can be, you know, in the form of things and clutter you have in your house, people that no longer are good for you anymore, you know, foods, maybe these kind of changes. So I feel as if you are really trying to like battle some of these demons that you are dealing with. You know, at times I think you think when nobody's looking, you might be able to get away with some of these demons. But just be aware, there's a lot of eyes these days. It's hard to get away with anything and nobody see you. So whatever this is, there are people watching you, all right? For whoever needed to hear that. Now we do have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Moon card. We have quite a few cards that have come out for you, Aries. All right, so yeah, I feel as if some of these demons, you know, have to do with a lot that you probably have not been really kind of voicing as well. Because I do feel as if there has been a shutdown of communication. And I think at times you are really conflicted as to what to do. But, you know, something kind of comes out. I feel like there's an issue that happens in regards, you know, to like somebody needs to tell me the truth. Even if I don't want to hear it, I need to hear the truth, okay? What really happened? What really went down that night you went to help that person? So I feel as if there's some kind of a story that happened and it's been eaten away at you, because I feel like there's been like, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about that night. We're not going to talk about what happened that night. So I feel like something happened between you and your person, and it's been a real battle. You felt really left out, really abandoned. So, you know, communication has come to a halt, and it's almost as if you're not really quite sure what to do next, you know, because this is an energy that is very toxic, you know, and it's one that, you know, it's almost like you're bound and held by it on one end. Again, it's like battling these demons that you have that don't allow you to be, you know, really who you are. So something's got a hold of you, all right, whatever it is. And this, you know, and it could be somebody holding something over your head. You know, maybe something that happened one night, you know, that you don't want anybody to ever know. So there's something like that that's going on. So I feel as if, you know, it could have been something that happened at work. Because I do have this Three of Pentacles comes out to clarify. You know, but I feel like this isn't over. So this week could be a little bit, you might be holding back, not saying what you really want, but the more you hold back, Aries, the more you're going to bubble up and fume. All right, so just be aware of that kind of energy this week with your person. But I do see like you just, that whole thing of, you know, even if I don't want to hear it, tell me. All right. Okay, so let's move on to our Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Leos? Grateful, thankful to each and every one of you. Oh, there comes out a card. All right, energies. Work, 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 work. You're working really hard. You put a lot of energy into something that you have really wanted. All right, this is like you are willing to do the work, you know, for whatever it is that you have really wished for. And I feel like it is about to come true. Yep. And here it is. We have the Wheel of Fortune comes out reversed. It's like this time you need it. Please, please, please. Please, Genie, please. Please grant me this wish. I really, really need this wish. Please turn my fortune around. And I feel like what you do is you put a lot of energy into something and it's going to pay off. I think it's going to pay off because I feel like what it is that you have put so much energy into has been divinely guided. You know, it's funny. I keep looking at this guy's third eye. So some of you may be investing in, you know, some tarot cards or a tarot reading or some kind of, I just get some kind of psychic kind of energy. Maybe you're going to become a psychic. I don't know. But I just feel like, you know, this time you really need the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. It's like, please, please, please. So some of you might be praying very hard for an outcome that you really need to happen. It's like it can't be any other way. It has to be good. It has to be this way. So, out comes the Eight of Cups. Okay? So it's like you don't want to have to walk away from a situation. That's why you really need, you know, your prayer answered here. I really need this to turn around because I don't want to walk away. I don't really want to have to walk away from this, you know. But I think this week you may not have an answer. I think there will be a lot of conversation, a lot of stuff in the works, trying to see whether or not they can make this happen because you don't want to leave. Whatever it is, you don't want to leave. So please, can we make this work? It's almost as if you come to an agreement with someone. Yeah, and here, the Star card is your final outcome. So we have Temperance and the Star. So whatever it is that's brewing, I feel like there'll be a really good outcome for you. All right, so I feel like your wish will come true. You know, Leo, your wish will come true. All right, let's move on to our Sagittarians. How are you, Saggies? How are you? Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Some of you Saggies are off to a brand new start. Here's the thing. Don't look back. It's so hard to look back. When you make your move forward, don't look back. All right? All right. We've already been there. We already know what it looks like. Look at here. There's something brand new waiting for you. All right, Sagittarius, what's your overall energy? We have Page of Pentacles. I like that. That's a fresh new start in a direction. Something that's really got you focused. So you are really focused on your work right now. Yeah, get full steam ahead. What else can you tell us for this week, dear Tarot? Ooh, I like it. So look at, you have a fresh new start in whatever endeavor it is. And it's you go from this page right to that Nine of Pentacles. I mean, it brings you great stability and independence. So whatever it is that you are focused on, that you are working on, keep going, Sag. So this week you might actually find yourself really feeling like it's happening. Do you know, like that's what I get, like it's happening, it's really happening. So yeah, and so with all of that, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You don't have to look anymore. You know, you don't have to worry. I feel like you know that you can compete up against the other people. So I just feel as if your focus is really going to gain you a lot of stability this week. Yeah. Now, family, you know, I also think that with family, there's also a lot of movement towards positivity. So if in the recent past, you just feel like you haven't been getting along, I think that's going to change. Mercury going direct really helps that. And then we have Venus going direct, that ideally helps that. So I think you're starting to feel the energies of positivity around your life. It's about time, huh? So this should be a pretty good week for you. Pretty good week for you, Sag. What else can you tell us, dear universe? Yeah, you know, like things are going good, all right? Don't second guess yourself, all right? Things are going good, you know? So, like, when you get on that high, don't be like, oh, you know, but, you know, this will probably happen and, you know, then back at square one. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do that. If things are rolling really good and you're starting to see that everything is good, don't self-sabotage, right? Because I feel like that's very possible. It's like, sure, you know, here you might land an account, all right? And it might be a multi-million-dollar account. And it will, you know, you can really do it. Like this account that you get, I mean, you've got this. And you know you can. And then you're like, after the day is done and you go home and you sit with it, you're like, I can't do this. How am I ever going to pull this off? How am I going to do that? How am I going to get this account done and, you know, make sure that 150 people are on board? And I can't do this, you know, so don't go there this week, all right? You've been given a golden opportunity that could really turn your life around. So don't second guess yourself. You wouldn't have been handed that opportunity, Sagittarius, if you could not have handled it, all right? So just keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, look here, 4 of Pentacles. So it's time for you to open up, all right? It's time for you to like show yourself and trust yourself, all right? You are very good at what you do, you know, and the only one that is keeping you from succeeding is you. So once you open up, you know, these opportunities are coming to you because you're good at what you do, all right? So just believe that. All right, anything else? Yeah, King of Wands. People want to be like you. Do you know what I mean? Like they admire you. They look up to you. You make everything look so easy. It's like what you do, it's like you can make magic with what you do. But if you don't believe it, nobody else is going to believe it. All right? So you've got to believe that this is who you are. Now, you know, I'm seeing, oh, in the workplace, a whole other scenario could go down real quick, okay? Side message. I see 3 men, an emperor, CEO type of person, and then we have 2, let's say, upper administration. We have one that works really, really hard, and I feel like this is the front person, but the other person isn't pulling their weight, okay? And I feel like that's starting to really get noticed. And don't worry, that will crumble, all right? So if you've been wondering, oh my God, what am I shouldn't say anything. You don't want to say anything, you know, and rock the boat. But I feel as if this week, this may all come to a head. You know, the fact that somebody's not pulling their weight. Maybe they're overspending the budget. I don't know. It's some big work thing. Anyway, if you're one of those Sagittarians, that could be happening this week. Anyway, I really think that it's going to be a great week for you guys. And yeah, down to where I feel like in the end, you know, you're going to feel really good coming home to your honey. You know what I mean? So good week for Sagittarius. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, all you people, whatever it was. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Hit that like button, and I will see you on the flip side. All right, until the next reading. Bye.